Welcome to another Minecraft World Tour. I hadn't done one in a while, and I thought, you know, with Feed the Beast out, and me and some friends have been kind of playing together on, you know, a private server, not public. Sorry, can't give out the IP. We've been playing on a private server together and just kind of checking it out, so I figured I'd just do a world tour of my, Sorry. Figured I'd do a world tour of just what we've done so far. I've started on the menu screen just to kind of point out that Feed the Beast is still on 1.4.2. We are using the Feed the Beast mod pack here. We do have some additional mods installed that Feed the Beast does not include. And then you also notice I've got Optifine installed. Now the way you do that is you don't do it like you normally do. Normally you would extract the zip that you get and you'd put the class files into your Minecraft.jar. With FTB you don't do that. You if you go into where the FTB beta A folder is, the folder that the launcher creates, you go into that folder, you'll have a Minecraft folder where all your jars and stuff are, and you'll have an instamods folder. In your instamods folder, the only thing you'll have is minecraftforge.zip. So what you do is take that Optifine zip that you get from their website, from their download. Don't extract it like you normally would. Just put the zip straight into that instamods folder, and there you go. You've got Optifine. I'm using B5 because I got this back when it was a preview. I think the latest version for 1.4.2 is A7. I'm pretty sure it's A7. So that's there. Also, if you guys have been playing Feed the Beast and you haven't updated to the latest version of the mod pack, there's two things they've done. They've removed the extra bees mod because it's apparently broken, and one of the guys on my server can probably vouch for that because he's been messing with the bees. And then the other thing they did was they updated Portal Gun to a new version. But the problem is a lot of the mods that they download are actually out of date. Code Chicken Core is out of date, Ender Storage is out of date, Iron Chest, Steve's Carts, Thermal Expansion, not enough items. I want to say a couple other things. They were all out of date. We had to update them manually, and we've also added a couple more. So let's just get right in to my server. See where I'm at in the house. Cool. Start in this corner. I've got some command blocks just to make crap easier. The door to nowhere. This is a machine, I guess I'll show you that in a minute. Probably the best place to start is going to be at the quarries. So let's get over to the quarries while the world renders in. Come on, there we go. Alright, so these are the quarries. Basically how this is there's let me put my jetpack on. Whoop, whoop. Oh yeah, I've got the long fall boots from Portal, and since it gives a little bit of armor, if I'm wearing full bronze, I've got full armor there. It's pretty nice. So, and I got my jetpack enchanted with protection, and with the long fall boots, there's no durability, and I take no fall damage. So it's very nice. So what I've got here, got an oil pump that's going into a Railcraft iron tank, which this is so much easier than using the Buildcraft tanks. I mean, it's so much better. And these can be customized. This is actually the smallest one you can make, 3x3x4. But they can be anywhere. They can be 3x3, 5x5, or 7x7. And then they can be either anywhere between 4 and 8 tall. Which, if you kind of look over here, there's a 5x5x8 tank there. You may only count 7, yeah, but there's another row kind of in the wood, and I'll show you that tank here in a minute. So basically, oil gets pumped straight into this tank. There's a special valve block on the bottom that the pump goes into, and then these are like glass blocks you can see inside of it. So oil gets pumped into this tank. It then gets pumped into this refinery, which I might as well turn the pump off because it's full. It gets pumped into this refinery, which is powered by 8 peat-fired engines, which I'm out of peat. And these have the same power as a Buildcraft steam engine. They're just peat powered instead of coal, and they produce ash as waste. So those are powering the refinery, and then the refinery pumps it into another tank here, pumps the fuel. And then the fuel is pumped to these combustion engines, which this might actually be kind of a spoiler because I'm going to be building a combustion engine bay kind of similar to this on my Tech-It series, but with a few differences. I'm going to spice it up a bit. So this was kind of my prototype to see how it would go, basically, before I build it on the series. Underneath here, we've got pumps, water pumps here, and there's a total of 12 combustion engines up here. I've got 6 pumps down here, 1 pump for every 2 engines. And then basically I've got 3 engines per quarry. So I've got 4 quarries down there, which we'll get to that. And they're on a dedicated line of conductive pipes, as you can see. The additional pipes mod is not in Feed the Beast, so we don't have teleport pipes, we don't have like insertion pipes, and I think we don't have advanced wooden pipes either. But there's a couple of new pipes that Buildcraft 3 has added that's kind of handy, and we'll show a couple of them off. So basically the trick to this, I've noticed, is start your pumps first until the redstone engines get to orange like they are, and use gold pipes all the way. Don't need to use wood. And then once they're orange and they're fully warmed up, fully going, then you can turn your combustion engines on and just watch the power go. Oh, I should probably turn that on. Can pump the fuel to the engines here. Alright, so let's go to this area. Some lava I need to take care of down there. There's 4 full-sized 62 by 62 quarries, not counting the frame. If you count the frame, it's 64 by 64. Whoops, falling down here. Here's the chest area. Since we don't have teleport pipes, I didn't want to pipe all of this back to the house, so I just set up the chests here. And basically each quarry has its own dedicated 6 chests, and they're filtered out by diamond pipes. And basically it's dirt, cobble, as you can see here, dirt, cobble, gravel, sand, goodies, and ores. Oh yeah, you might notice iridium ore, because you can get iridium ore. There's actually an ore you can mine now, which is pretty cool. And then at the very end, basically miscellaneous chests, which is pretty much full of bees. Kind of what that's become. So, a couple things here. Oh, did I finally get that lava stopped? Thank God. Couple things here. Obviously the cobble and the dirt have filled up, well, at least the cobble, as you can kind of see. It's a little messed up. But basically, we kind of set up a system to help deal with the excess cobble, to pump it out to an ender chest, and I think dirt goes into one. Dirt goes into this one, cobble goes into this one, and we've got some machines at the house to take care of it. I'll show you guys that in a minute. Now you'll notice there's some, cobble being thrown out. What I've done is, most of the time the cobble gets thrown down to the floor here. Oh, are you just now getting over there? Most of the time the cobble gets thrown down to the floor, and these obsidian pipes will just pick it back up. And these black and purple pipes here, this is a new pipe. It's called a void pipe, and you make it with just like an ink sac from a squid, a bit of redstone, and some glass. And basically any items that go into the void pipe get deleted, and it's very handy. It's easier than piping crap over lava. Excuse me. You also notice I'm using gold pipes, but they're not powered, and it's still being sped up. I'm pretty sure the gold pipes are bugged, because it really shouldn't be working this way. Because in Tech-It, you have to power the gold pipes to get them to speed up. But in this, it's been the opposite. If you power it, it slows everything down. But if you don't power it, they speed up. So I don't know what the trick to that is there. I don't know if that... I'm pretty sure it's a bug, but... I don't know. Kind of works to my advantage. But anyway, the way I've got these obsidian pipes configured, most of the overflow is captured and sent to a void pipe. As you can see, there's some here that's not getting captured. Also in Tech it used to, if you powered an obsidian pipe, it would extend the gathering range, but it doesn't seem to do that anymore. Oh no, what has happened? Oh, dirt's going straight into a void pipe. It's not going into the dirt chest. Crap, that's a problem. I'll have to fix that. So yeah, most of the overflow is being caught. I mean, some of it's not, but... Yeah, most of it's being caught. So anyway, that's, yeah. Might turn those back off, actually. I don't know, we're kind of limited with this version. You know, I'm used to the way Tekkit does things, and this is, I don't know, it's a lot different. I'll leave it on. Who cares? Okay, so let's get up to the house. Let's get back up to the house. Alright, now this is one of the machines I've set up to handle the cobble. Basically, these are pulverizers, which are also new to Buildcraft. And I'll just add a couple in here, because since I've got a bunch of cobble on me. Basically, the pulverizers will grind cobble into sand, and the pulverizers will also automatically deploy to an adjacent chest, like such. So the sand gets put here. The pulverizer also has like a 10% chance to make gravel, so the gravel will go there. There's ender chests here that the cobble would go into. Oh god. It's all the same. Ender chests, all the same colors, as you can see at the top. And, which this kind of process has changed. You still craft it with one piece of wool, but holding dye in your inventory, you can target each individual wool color, and you can make it kind of your own code. So basically, cobble gets thrown into the pulverizers, gets grinded up into sand, which I need for bog earth, for my peat bog. Now if I come down here into the house, and I'm going to turn some of these on. These are actually out of peat. So let's get a little bit of peat. Yeah, it works. Let's get the... There we go. I must have left them on by accident. Actually, wait. There we go. And a little bit from you. There we go. Alright, so I got the peat-fired engines powering the pulverizers. Now, if the pulverizers get full and it's trying to pump more cobble into it, the cobble will fall down here. These obsidian pipes will catch it and throw it into the void pipes and get rid of it. So it handles it pretty well. This is a computer that a guy on the server has set up. I have no idea how to use ComputerCraft, so I may not actually be covering ComputerCraft at all in my Tekkit playthrough, because I just have no clue. Over here's another machine we set up to handle dirt and cobble overflow. There's the dirt ender chest, there's the cobble ender chest. Pulls it into these recyclers, pulls the scrap into this chest here, and then the scrap we have set up to go to the mass fabricator, which the recipe for the mass fabricator didn't work. I don't know if it's changed or whatnot. Not enough items doesn't show it. By default, it's turned off in the GregTech config, which I found out GregTech is basically an add-on to Industrial Craft and makes everything kind of expensive. But I re-enabled it and we still couldn't craft it, so I just spawned one in and deleted the items that we were going to use to make it, so it's all good. Kind of a forestry area over here with all the forestry machines. These are powered by electrical engines here in the back. Rubber tree farm, a little bit of a bedroom for the beds. This is a mine shaft, a ladder, and then there's a super drop here, which we'll go check out. The only thing down here really is a Steve's Carts miner. It just, you know, mines these tunnels. A lot more efficient than the Railcraft tunnel bore, I have to admit. It's a lot better. By the way, with the portal gun, you hit R to get rid of your portals. Whee. This is kind of our chest area. You might notice these old-looking beta chests. These are just bee chests for forestry, and they're specifically for bees. And it gives you a little bit of information. There's a bunch of queens. Holy crap! And then also, this is interesting. All the different armors and stuff that we've gotten from Twilight Forest: ironwood and steel leaf. And then over here, some bronze, scuba helmet. And then a full nano suit, which we found out is not... It doesn't make you as invulnerable as it did in Tekkit, so it drains really quickly. It's really not worth it anymore. Brewing stands, uncrafting table, which can be used to uncraft things if you have experience. Over here we got our industrial craft machines, electric furnace, macerator, got a generator, top of the MFE down there. Extractor, another macerator, compressor. Over here we got a diamond furnace from the More Furnaces mod, which we added ourselves. It's not part of Feed the Beast. Neither is Backpack, as you can see. And then a slag furnace there from, I don't really know what mod it's from. Over here's our enchanting table. You might be wondering why we have 30 bookshelves instead of 15. Because Minecraft 1.3 reduced the requirement of bookshelves. Well, we have the Enchant Plus mod installed, which is not in Feed the Beast. And basically, the more items you have in, or the more bookshelves you have, the cheaper it is to enchant stuff. So, like, if I wanted to add Unbreaking to my axe here, it would cost 13 points for Unbreaking 3. I don't actually have 13. I think I could add Unbreaking 1, maybe. Nope. Efficiency 1. Nope. I can repair unenchanted items for free, though, so that's handy. And it's a lot easier than using that stupid anvil. And can I repair that? It's enchanted. Oh, nope. That's a fiery sword we got from when you kill the Hydra. You get Hydra scales, and you can use to make some fiery equipment. All right, what else we got down here? Got the cart assembler for Steve's carts. Got a rolling machine from Railcraft, which in the latest version you have to actually power this thing. So Railcraft adds steam engines of its own. This is a commercial steam engine connected to a steam boiler, which is out of fuel. And connected to that steam boiler here is a water tank, which this is also new in Railcraft. It automatically makes water off of sunlight, and it's hooked up with these gold pipes. Don't need a wooden pipe or a redstone engine or anything. And just goes straight into that boiler and goes into something else. We'll go check that out now. If I can get through the door. There we go. I've got another Railcraft machine down here. This is a... Get down. There we go. This is a rock crusher. Basically an advanced... Not an advanced, but Railcraft's version of a macerator. And it's being powered by these hobbyist steam engines. And they're being, automatically cooled by the water tank. Out here is a bunch more water tanks, a bunch of rails, and a bunch of water mills. Something I was trying with Buildcraft pipes and carts to basically put water in water buckets. I've got cells in here for other reasons, but put water in water buckets and then put the water buckets into the water mills. I was using Buildcraft pipes to do it, and since we don't have insertion pipes or teleport pipes or wooden transport pipes, anything like that, it just wasn't working right, so I dismantled the whole thing. I had an idea to try to do this with Computercraft, because I think Computercraft can do it, but I need to actually learn Computercraft to try it out. So, I haven't done that yet. So basically this is just kind of the remnants of an abandoned project, but it's easy access to water. And I need water cells for the bog earth for my peat bog, which we'll go take a look at now. Why not? So, I'll just fly. Cactus farm. There used to be chickens in there, but I guess they all went away. How's this doing? Doing pretty good. All right. First, let's look at the coal production building. What's in here? Oh, wood. Looks like a guy's working on another building here. Oh yeah, and our solar panels. We've got two normal ones here, as you can see. We've got some advanced solar panels and hybrid solar panels. And I guess you can charge stuff in it. Alright, coal coke production facility. Whoops, here we go. This is where my coke ovens and blast furnaces are. Basically, which I need to put more coal in here. Basically, there's 5 coke ovens, produces coal coke. All the coal coke is put into that chest there, and all the curacide oil is emptied. You'll notice it goes to a tank at first. It's emptied into this tank, which, since it's stacked on top of another one, it automatically goes down to this tank. As you can see, there's some oil in there. Right click on it. I actually had a lot more oil, but when I added that tank, I had to break the other one, so it deleted all of it. Kind of disappointed, because this tank got full, and then the coke ovens got full, and whenever this gets full, it stops making coal coke, even if you have room for the coal coke. If you don't have room for the oil, it stops. So, and I really don't need the oil, I need the coal coke. So I was kind of mad. So in here, we've got my peat bog, and it's powered by 3 steam engines, powered by coal coke because they last 4 times longer than coal. Doing pretty good. Got a bunch of peat in here. Now on top of this thing, this is an assembly table, which is used to make special things, like this redstone chipset out of a piece of redstone. And it's got to be powered by these lasers. And these lasers sit here and they like laser etch the item. I'm going to turn it back off though. This is an assembly workbench, which is also called an advanced crafting table. And it's kind of like an uber automated crafting table, but not very quick. So it'll sit here and like make those sticks until this wood's gone, and it's very slow. And both of these tables will automatically output to an adjacent chest. This one won't because it's not actually touching the chest, but it'll output to this inventory first thing. So, you know, whatever. Oop, I think I glitched out the table there. Okay, you don't have any. There we go. So this is different, something different. You need the assembly table for things, but the advanced crafting table, that assembly workbench, is kind of worthless. But you're supposed to power these lasers with combustion engines, and I'm using steam, so they would probably be a lot faster if I had combustion engines on them. Okay. What else? Oh yeah, this is an empty room, which I'm probably going to put another peat bog in here, because I need a lot more peat for what I need to do. A bunch more peat. But I think that is it. I think that is all. There's our Twilight Forest portal over here. Not much going on. Dance, I say. That's about the only command I know. And that's only from watching the Oxcast. Okay, so if we go down here... oh yeah, there's a couple more things to show. If we go down here... somewhere... hold on. Let's do it the easy way. The easy way. If we go out here... and just kind of fall down with our nifty long fall boots... Whee! What the... Oh, you bastage. Die. How the heck did you get up there? Get off the fence. I'd like to know how you got up there. Jeez. Okay, anyway, we've got these electrical engines here powering like a tree cutter farm. I think it's broken, because he's trying to do rubber trees, and I mean, I guess it works, but I don't know. Ever since he added rubber trees, this thing doesn't seem to work as well as it used to. I don't know. And then over here we've got a wheat farm and a little farmer cart from Steve's Carts. It's solar powered, and it's not working anymore because of this new building that they added last night, so it's not getting any solar energy. Also, I think if we kind of roam around, there's a couple of these apiaries, these bee apiaries, kind of floating around here. Ooh, cool. I don't know how this works either. Thankfully, forestry isn't in Tekkit anymore, so I don't have to cover it in my Tekkit series. Ooh. But, oh yeah, I did forget one thing, and my jetpack just ran out of fuel. Piece of junk. There we go. This works. Wait. Let's go back this way. Alright. How did I get that pocket crafting table back? I don't want it. Pocket crafting table is not that spectacular. Hit C here, and you have to have the space free in your inventory to use the stupid thing. So it's not like the Philosopher's Stone was. Alright, let's get this other jetpack out. Also enchanted. Oh yeah. One more thing I forgot to show. It is in the peat bog. Or it's attached to the peat bog. This is a trophy room. One of the guys built. Got a couple things. Got two things from the Twilight Forest, and I have no idea what they are. I haven't really been doing the Twilight Forest that much. Got a nether star from killing the wither. I know you can use it to make a beacon, but I really don't see the point in the beacons. Got a wither skull. Got the Hydra trophy from killing the Hydra. Got a scepter of life stealing from a Lich King. Got a Minotaur axe from the Minotaur boss, and got a wood frame. And then this is like some kind of a Naga stone thing. It's kind of cool looking. I like it. Now I'm going to throw a picture up right now. I got a screenshot of something we did when we defeated the Hydra. I should have recorded it. I wasn't thinking the night we did this. So basically the guys on the server, while I was building all these machines, the guys went to... They were all about the Twilight Forest and checking it all out. Something different because they hadn't done it before. And they... tried to kill the Hydra, got their ass kicked, and then they were kind of reassessing on how to do it. They were watching videos and couldn't really figure it out. Didn't really have a plan. So then I had this idea of, why don't we summon a wither at its feet? Because we had enough skulls to summon the wither, because you need 3 wither skulls and then 4 soul sand. And you make it like you would an iron golem. And you summon the wither. And I'm thinking, you know, both the Hydra and the wither, they attack mobs. And the wither, when it summons, it explodes, so it does damage. And my thought was, the wither would explode, do damage to the Hydra would attack the wither in retaliation, and then the wither would just attack back. Well, it worked perfectly. I mean, I died a couple times because I was in charge of summoning the wither, but finally got it summoned, and the wither and the Hydra just went head to head. And as you can see from the screenshot, you know, there's the wither and the Hydra kind of fighting it out. In the end, the wither actually won the fight, and the wither only had about 1/3 health left. And when he gets down that low, he starts floating close to the ground. So all we had to do was just go up to him, finish him off with our swords. It was like the easiest wither fight you could think of. We expected it to go horribly wrong. We expected them to like team up, and we'd be fighting both of them at the same time, but no, they fought each other, and it was great. Oh, it was great. So, yeah, not much else going on. There's a nether portal kind of down the stairs, but there's really nothing in the nether, as always. Twilight Forest portal here. Nothing really going on in there. So yeah, not much else going on. So this has been my Feed the Beast world. I don't know if anyone has asked this yet, because my first impressions video is going to go up first, and I haven't put it up yet as of recording this, but I'm sure there's some interest in seeing a Feed the Beast series. At the moment I'm not doing one because Feed the Beast, as I said before, it's not really complete. It's not I mean, there's still a lot of things missing, there's still a lot of things buggy, and it's just not, I don't know, I'm not ready to do it. So, plus, I've still got my Tekkit series going on, and we're not done with it. So, I figured what I'd do is finish off the Tekkit series, and hopefully by then the full version of the Feed the Beast mod will be out, which they're going to be releasing it for Minecraft 1.4.5. So right now it's still on 1.4.2, but my thought to it is I'll finish my Tekkit series, and then we'll port it in to Feed the Beast and just see what happens and go from there. Because if I start Feed the Beast from scratch, a lot of it is basically going to be Tekkit because of Industrial Craft and Buildcraft, and Red Power if they have Red Power in by then. Equivalent Exchange is going to be completely different from what I've read. Equivalent Exchange 3 he's really overhauling the system. I think I've read so far he's removed collectors, he's removed the energy condenser, he's removed red matter, he's removed, at the moment he's removed the EMC system because he's kind of overhauling it. It's going to be more of a kind of an energy, kind of like EU is in Industrial Craft. So I don't know, a bunch of interesting stuff. So yeah, so that was my plan. Finish off the Tekkit series and then port it in to Feed the Beast and just see what happens, see what we need to do, because there's a lot of new stuff in Feed the Beast that we can actually expand into, and also I feel that gives kind of more of a feeling that Feed the Beast is the Tekkit replacement. But anyway, I have been Zarkazm, and I hope you enjoyed. Like and favorite, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. More Tekkit on the way. More Baldur's Gate on the way at some point, actually. I've got... not very many people have been watching it. Most people have been watching my Tekkit series, but, you know, I started it. I want to finish it at least. Alright, so I've been Zarkazm. I'll see you guys there.